morning, buddy. Oh, girl. Hopefully chewing their damn bed up. Christmas tree. Okay. Barley, go outside. Go. Go. Go outside. Crazy girl. She'll leave when I walk away. Let's see. I'm finna hide. Girl! See, she's so fake. She knew she wanted to go out there and play. Look at her. Look at her, look at her, look at her. Morning. You okay? What's wrong? It's running? That's good. Is it stuffed up? Oh, okay. I give you some medicine. And I'm gonna show y'all brush my teeth. Like, do y'all wear makeup at home? Is that normal? I was like normal. I don't know. I just never thought to do that. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, sweet. You can't be in the camera. But you can give me a hug.
You in YouTube?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, YouTube.
Y'all, if you go on the Shein and type in like tarnish free jewelry, I've had this thing for almost a year, I think. Tarnish free. Ooh, where's the camera? Tarnish free jewelry at Shein. This thing has not changed like whatsoever. And it's gotten wet. And then I wear a lot of lotions and stuff. You know, sometimes lotions and stuff can affect jewelry and make them tarnish, especially like butters and stuff, but it's done nothing. I think it was like $2. Almost $3. Some gonna get some more. But anywho, but yeah. But like honestly, I can't just think of like just one thing that I'm gonna do. Like, ooh, this is my big dream. I wanna do this for the rest of my life. And that worries me because I'm an overthinker. It's just like, okay, what one thing am I gonna be able to do and love for the rest of my life? And I don't feel like there is one. And that's really stressed me out for years because I'm just like, oh, am I behind? Like, I did go to college, but like, I went there and played. But to be honest, I didn't feel, for what I needed, I didn't feel like I needed it because I want to go to school for accounting because I'm like, ooh, math is where the money is. But I'm just like, it's a train. Can y'all hear me? Sometimes this train gets stuck on these tracks. If it stops, then I'm gonna pause the video. It's still going. So yeah. So like I was like, okay, math is where the money is, but like I was like, I really don't. I know people have to tell you what to do, but I'm like, I really don't want nobody to tell me what to do. Like lunch break. Like I'm not a corporate girly. I really wanted to be when I was younger. Because I was like, ooh, corporate is where the money is. But I like to have, and at the time I was working at an animal hospital. And me and my sister were actually, my little sister. And we were supposed to share, we were supposed to split like holidays and like weekend duty. So on weekend duty, we would come in and let the dogs out. We would come in, let the dogs out, put some shea butter on my edges. We would come in, let the dogs out, feed them, and things like that, because we would be closed on most weekends. So we would just come and let the dogs out and things like that. And it's supposed to be like a shared thing, but truth be told, me and my sister had weekend duty a lot. We had a lot. Probably almost every weekend. And holidays were supposed to be split as well. Thanksgiving, Christmas. We're supposed to alternate 4th of July. What else? New Year's Day, stuff like that. And like I said, was supposed to be split, but I remember working Thanksgiving weekend and Christmas weekend, and my sister did as well. Like I said, it's supposed to be split, and it used to interrupt our day a lot because we would have to come in at noon and then come back at 5 o'clock to let the dogs out. And if it's a holiday, like I remember a couple times we left to go do weekend duty at nighttime, and we get back home, like everybody had went home because, like, you know, holiday dinner was over. So that irritated the crap out of me. And then just being on somebody else's time. I had to write my name on my deodorant. Anywho, living with a man. But yeah, so I had to, being on somebody else's time to like spend time with my family. Everybody else was allowed to go out of town. I asked for like 2 days off, like a month in advance. Asked for 2 days off. And it got to, so I thought it was just like a done deal. And it got to like the week before when I was supposed to leave, and I asked her, and I'm like, did y'all ever clear my time? Did my time ever get approved? And she told me no. I said, why not? And she said, well, I forget exactly what she said, but it was pretty much a no. But I'm looking around, and people just getting off for random stuff. So I called in sick for 2 days because, and I'm just like, I can't do the, and I don't feel like that's corporate. It's just like, I need to do something for myself because I know what I want to do. I want to be off on weekends. I want to go. I love going out of town for Christmas. And, love going out of town for Christmas, love going out for holidays. And then my kids are out. So parents, y'all, they're out of school 1 week in October, fall break, Thanksgiving break. That's a week in November, 2 weeks for Christmas and New Year's break. And then a week in March for spring break. So I'm just like, when am I supposed to work? And I'm like, I've been blessed like to be able to stay home with my kids on break. And that's the thing, that'll make me leave a job quick. Because another job, I used to work at a senior living facility. I told him, my hours are 6 to 2. I pick my kids up. My husband taking them to school so I can come at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I was like, I have to pick them up from school. I can't stay no later than 2. They get out at 3. I got to be at line at 2:30. So I won't be all the way down the street waiting to pick them up. Cool. I get hired for, and that's my thing. When I start a job, because I'll leave if it's a problem for me to pick up my kids and be there for my kids. I'm going to leave because I'm a mom first, employee second, and I'm going to find something that works for me. So as time goes on, he decides, you know, my boss, they decide that they want me to work like evenings. And I told them flat out, I can't work evenings. I come in the morning, I leave at 2, I'm here 5 days a week. I can't work weekends. I don't have childcare on weekends. Everybody in my family works. I didn't have nobody staying at home able to watch my kids every single weekend. And at the end of the day, that's my job as a parent. I knew that, you know, I wouldn't have my kids over other people's house for like all the time. Because that's just what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Not knocking nobody who does, but I just don't have the help. And if I did, I would feel guilty about taking up somebody's weekend. So I ended up not being on the schedule when I kept being asked about working weekends and working evenings. So I left. I didn't put in a 2 weeks notice because I'm an adult. You don't take me off the schedule and don't say nothing. So I left. So my job now, she's so flexible, so understanding. Love my job. I work at a doggy daycare. But y'all, I got certain dreams for myself, and like, they include money. I'm not going to say I'm chasing money, but at the end of the day, y'all, I feel like it's immature to act like you don't need money to pay for things. Favor can bring you a long way. And thank you, Holy Spirit, because a lot of things we have, I feel like we probably, what's the word? Let's just say favor and grace got us a lot of things. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be waiting for things to fall from heaven. I feel like it's my job to work and get things done and try to do things as much as I can. And in that point, I'm sorry, I wasn't rambling, but it's all coming together. In that point, to get the life that I want, if it's in God's will, I think it is, because I've been praying for it for a long time. I just really need to be doing something for myself. And I feel like that includes extra income for me to be able to afford the things that I want. And, you know, my cousin said something to me some years ago. And my cousin said, she told me, she said, I'm not going to make my children suffer because I'm lacking, or something like that. She said something like that. And I love that so much, because I'm like, it's so much I want to give my kids. And I'm like, if they don't have it, it's my fault. If they don't have it, it's my fault. Like me and my husband, it's our fault if our kids don't have nothing. It shouldn't be no, no. As long as it's within reason. If they don't have something, it's my job to get it done. If I don't have something, it's my job to get it done. And when I say my, I mean me and my husband. So I come from a long line of hard workers, and that's just what I do, you know. And a lot of entrepreneurs, all of my parents are entrepreneurs. I just feel like I just always saw myself doing the same thing. Let's go make breakfast. I'm so tired of washing dishes. Woo! These cute little bowls. What is that? So breakfast is done. The boys got Canadian bacon, eggs, a plum, bananas, 1 grape tomato. I got a Canadian bacon and egg bagel, everything bagel, plum, grape tomatoes, and egg. So breakfast is done. I'm the only one with a bagel because both of them have loose teeth right now. Bye-bye.